Alright, how are you guys doing today? I wanted to start this by saying that very recently I have been getting back into the idea of really enjoying YouTube and enjoying the idea of documenting my journey and putting it onto a platform for other people to see and learn from. And, if they can relate it all to my experiences. So, what have I been doing? If you don't know, the past 3 to 4 months, I have really been trying to stack my cash and make the dream life out of it. So I am stacking money. I'm working 2 jobs right now, and this is all so that I'm able to build my YouTube workshop. It's like somewhere where I can stay some nights and have absolutely no distractions, just to make the best possible content possible. So with that, it has worked very well. I haven't made every single one of the best choices for saving money, but I have been working a lot and it's paid off. So I have enough money to do all of that now. And that's after 4 months I can get my own spot to live. And this is all part of my lucid lifestyle. What that is, if you don't know, is pretty much making your own decisions that allow you to get what you want in life, as opposed to just following the traditional path and, staying stuck in where you are. There's just a car out there. That was turning into this dead parking lot. I didn't see. I thought they wanted to see what I was up to, but that's okay. I actually wrote some little notes of what I want to talk about on my instruction manual, because I had nothing else in the car. But, yeah, I really wanted to talk about just getting excited about YouTube again. So my brother, he also does YouTube, and I've been helping him work on his thumbnails. I did it for 3 hours yesterday after work, and it got me so excited. It almost relit the flame I had for YouTube. You had to see, I was doing all this work of just working like a retail job and as a server, and with that, it's it kind of numbs you from your inspiration. But I spent a couple hours work. We made 2 really good thumbnails. We spent an hour and a half on each of them, and it got me super excited again. So that's the first thing. I'm excited to work on YouTube. And also, I haven't been posting that consistently. But the thing is, I hope that you guys are also working on your life journeys and, improving lucid dreaming. Because, sure, I haven't been lucid dreaming that much. What I've been doing instead is I've been building the foundational bricks to have the best success with lucid dreaming. Because I've tried lucid dreaming for, 3 years or whatever. But it was I barely actually have had that many lucid dreams, because it's just most of the time I was inconsistent. Sure, I've had maybe 50 or something. It doesn't, I have no idea how many lucid dreams I've had. But most of those 50 have all been in a span of a couple months, 1 month in this year, 1 month in this year, and 1 month in the next year. Just because I've been so inconsistent. And so that is the needle point thing. So if I fix that, I will have way more lucid dreams if I'm just consistent. And the reason is because my environment wasn't shaping up to how I wanted it to be. I want to have an environment where I can go into it, not be distracted by anything, and then just practice lucid dreaming, practice all the techniques, practice, doing my reality checks, doing my meditation. But in that time, it takes some time to build up that type of lifestyle. And that's kind of what doing a lucid lifestyle is. It's just making the right calculated plays to live the life you want. Sorry this video has been a complete ramble. I have to get back into structuring my videos to be about a certain thing, because it's the last 10 have just been me just blabbering, yapping about everything, and it's just going back and forth between thoughts. So my apologies. but I've just been going through it a lot, I guess. And this brings me to the next thing, just working really hard. It's kind of, how I'm thinking about it is that, putting in all this work that I don't really want to do right now, not the YouTube, just like the putting in the hours at my 2 jobs, is really, how I'm thinking about it is just, it's going to make me look back when I have achieved what I want to achieve. And I'm going to be so thankful for it, for all the hard times, for all the times where I thought, oh, this isn't going to work for me, or this is stupid, why am I even doing this? I realized that it's just going to add to my story. And if you have anything that you're really trying to achieve, and you're in the struggle, even if you're not even doing all the work towards it, and you're just trying to wrap your head around how to do the work, or how to stop your bad habits in order to, unleash your potential. If you're in that and you're thinking I can't even go 10 minutes without scrolling on my phone, how am I supposed to make this big dream happen? You're going to look back at that if you stick to it. And maybe 20, 30 years, and you've achieved what you've wanted to achieve in life. And then you're going to be so grateful that it happened, because it will just be building your character up to who you are now. So that's kind of how I think about it right now. It's just all of this work that I don't want to do, and going home after working my 1 job, and I just want to sleep, and instead putting another couple hours into working on my YouTube studio, into working on the next thing that's going to put me in a better position. It all builds character. And I guess this can go into my last little point on here, which is following your own path. See, everyone has gone through the school system, right? Where they take you, you have all your original ideas, and then they try to conform you into being a working factory worker. It was made in the Industrial Revolution, like 1850. They made the whole school system just so you took the average person who wasn't educated and you took them to be able to work in a factory. That's why school is so schedule-based. That's why it does things like simple mathematics and simple writing like essays and stuff, so you're able to effectively communicate and effectively show up on time. They're very useful skills, but the thing is that it doesn't teach you how to think on your own. YouTube would never tell, or school would never tell you to go and make a YouTube channel. School would never tell you to go and start a weird business that you see the potential in, but there's not a market for currently. School would never tell you how to do these things, and it wouldn't tell you how to work for yourself. So I think that following your own path is one of the greatest things you can ever do, if not the greatest, because it allows you to break free from the thoughts of everyone else. It allows you to almost have that self-confidence or respect that you chose to do something that you believe is possible when society and the school system and the work system tells you that you should just be like everybody else. And that's kind of how I'm thinking about things right now, is that yes, it might not work for years, but putting myself in the situation over and over again that is not common or normalized in society, but doing it because I simply believe in myself that I can actually change how some people see their own path. I think it's great, but again, if you're in the struggle and you feel like you've messed up again and again and you don't know what to do, but you keep trying to come back into working, you keep trying to put in the hours of working and keep trying to create better and better goals for yourself. All it is just a stepping stone for you to look back on when you've made it in 20 years, you know, if you actually commit to it for your life, you made it back in 20 years, you'll be like, wow, I'm really glad I did that. And it's made me who I am today. Yeah, enough of the serious talk. Yeah, it's been a little bit. Well, the last couple weeks, I've really been cooking up, trying to remove my phone addiction, and I went for hours, multiple nights after working, you know, even in my 2 jobs. So I'd go like 15 hours, and then I'd be up another 4 hours on ChatGPT and on Claude AI, just trying to figure out how to break my phone addiction, because I wanted something that wouldn't allow me to mess up. So what I did was all of these apps, there was this thing called safe mode on my phone where it pretty much makes it so any third-party app can just be deleted. And all you have to do is hold the power button down and then go into safe mode and delete the app like you would normally. Any blocker app. So I'm like, okay, this clearly doesn't work. So I went and I looked at flip phones. But the thing is, flip phones, they don't support messaging anymore. They're literally trying to kill flip phones. So I figured out a solution, I think. I got a device like last night, and so far it's been perfect, and I can't think of how I'm going to fail at it, because it's literally doesn't take any discipline. All I have to do is use the device for like 30 seconds, and then the entire night I am able to not need discipline. But that's kind of what I've been working on. I've literally spent maybe 30 hours in the past month trying to figure out how to beat my phone addiction, because I'm realizing that my phone and the things like it are holding me back. You know I could make content every single day if I wasn't so addicted to all my vices and habits as everybody else. And I'm not saying that like I'm not working a lot. 55, 60 hours a week, it takes a toll on you, but I still have time. It's not like I'm working 120 hours a week, where those people actually don't have time to go and do their own habits and, I don't know, just make content and stuff. But I know I do. So I just realized the habits were my problem. But I will be making lucid dreaming content again, okay? I know I haven't been doing that for so long, and I made videos of how to be consistent in lucid dreaming, and then look at me, I'm not consistent in lucid dreaming at all right now. It's kind of ironic, but you know, at least if you follow the stuff in that video, whenever I followed all that stuff, I've been consistent. But I'm not following it because I'm trying to make my foundation of my life better, so that I'm able to apply everything 10 times better and actually get a lot of benefit from lucid dreaming. I will make content on lucid dreaming. It might be a little bit. It might be in the spring when I actually am fully back into lucid dreaming, because that's when the YouTube workshop's done. That's when everything just lined up to work. But I'm going to stay consistent on the YouTube at least. I might make self-improvement content. It's pretty much what I've been doing the past month. I would like this channel to be I don't know. I kind of really want to go into the lucid lifestyle, because that is lucid dreaming as well as improving your life by making calculated decisions. And I feel like that's what I've been doing for at least a year now, is I've been learning about myself in lucid dreaming, learning little hidden messages about each of my dreams, and I've actually applied a little bit of them. But really, what I've been doing is that I've been trying to make the most calculated decisions, and also act when I feel like it's, act when I'm uncertain about the outcome. What this is going to do is I'm hoping it's just going to set myself up for success, because if I keep putting attempts in and fails in, but I keep switching it up on how I'm tackling the problem, I should be able to beat it. Same thing with my phone. I think I've beat my phone addiction, and I've probably tried 50 things to beat my phone addiction, And I just realized one day, I'm like, okay, why am I using discipline to beat my phone addiction if I don't need to? And then I realized, I'm like, okay, I got this app here, but I can go and delete it. And I'm thinking in terms of me when I am just, when I'm not doing my best and I'm tired from work and I just want to scroll on YouTube or something happened and it's just racing in my mind. What is that thing that's going to make it so I'm just like, okay, well, doesn't matter how I feel, it's going to work. And I think I found it. But I will make a video on that in a couple weeks when I'm certain that it's going to work, because I want to give you guys a complete guide on how to crush your phone addiction, and I think I just did, but I don't know yet because it's been 2 days. But I can't really see how it fails. So stay tuned for that. That should pop up in the next couple weeks. I'm going to try to make like 3 content pieces a week, whether it's just this in the car. I'm actually recording this on my nicer camera because my phone I can't get to. Literally cannot get to it. So this is on the camera, which is nice because I think it looks a little bit better. But yeah, no, sorry about all the ranting and jumping between point and point. It's just my mind's been racing, and I've really wanted to make some content again, especially after helping my brother make his thumbnails. Anyways, if you got any value at this, I really appreciate you watching it all the way through. You're the real ones. You're the OGs. I notice every single comment. I read every single comment. I very much appreciate them to show I'm not alone in this journey. But yeah, if you're trying to set up the foundations for your life, keep going and try to remove everything that's going to stop you. This was me with my phone addiction as an example. If yours is not having enough money for a car, let's say, figure out how to work more hours, get the money to buy a car, make a calculated decision, and then with that car, make your life better by, like, you know, maybe you could go to the gym and then go to a different town and make more money there. It's like a simple thing like that. But yeah, that's the video. I should be making a lot more videos soon, I think. But again, I am still working a lot, so we'll see. Anyways, I'm excited about YouTube again. Thank you for watching. Have a great one.